Hello Nation, welcome to another episode of Covey Pro Wrestling, and tonight in our main event, Bazooka Joe is set to defend the Covey Pro Heavyweight Championship against the wrestler of the Millennium, Louis G. Rich, on a 2 out of 3 falls match. And Nation, for the last couple of weeks, Louis G. Rich has been looking for the Joe Zone layer. Let's see if he finally found it or not.
Joe Zone layer! Oh my gosh. Should have guessed. The Joe Zone lair is a gym. Alright. I haven't seen Joe anywhere. Why? Oh why are these people running and there's nothing chasing them? It's ridiculous. Trying to stay low cognito here. Here we have a wrestling ring. Smack dab in the middle of the Joe Zone lair. Joe's still nowhere to be found. It's funny, you think his own wrestling ring, his own gym, he'd be able to beat me. Alright, that was a close call, everyone. But now it looks like I'm in the locker room of the Joe Zone lair. Huh, look at that. More mirrors. Alright, let's see what else I can find. Maybe Joe's somewhere around here. Nope. Not under there. Let's see what's behind this door. Well, look at that. He's even got his own damn tanning bed. God. The Joe Zone lair is almost as uninteresting as Bazooka Joe himself. No. This isn't going to help me with anything. After all the searching, after all the looking, it led me to a gym. It's time for me to get the hell out of here. This all proved to be pointless. All right, take me back. So, I made it back. I'm back from the mystical Joe Zone lair. And what did I learn? I learned that you weren't there, you liked the gym, and you liked tanning. All things I knew before I drove all over town looking for it. All things I knew before I had to kill my cute and cuddly Mr. Whiskers. All the things I knew before I even started this little documentary. But you know, none of this really matters. Because Joe, like I said in the beginning, I've already beaten you twice. So Joe, no more jokes, no more games. Hold that belt really close to you. Because it's coming back with your wrestler of the Millennium, Louis G. Rich.
Louis G. Rich is set to face Bazooka Joe tonight in our main event for the Covey Pro Heavyweight Championship on a 2 out of 3 falls match. And Nation, if a third fall is needed, it will be decided on a no-holds-barred match. Right now it's time for a quick commercial break, but this show is just getting started.
How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? I'm the newest up-and-coming star of Covey Pro Wrestling. Your Saturday Night Delight, Brown Sugar Jones. I ain't always been the nicest guy, so I always depend on my friends, whether Holt's bonding, to have my back. Now they're located in Martinsburg, West Virginia, at 306 West Stephen Street. You can also give them a ring there on the phone, 304-267-5888. They offer affordable financing. Tell them Brown Sugar sent you.
Hello, Covey Pro Nation. This is Big John Green. Hey, have you ever thought about becoming a professional wrestler, a referee, a ring announcer? If you want to get in on the action, come on down. Give us a call at 304-298-2192 or 240-421-1938. Join us at our Covey Pro Dojo for training for you to become a professional. We're located right behind the Earth Dog Cafe on 522 in beautiful downtown Berkeley Springs.
Broadway is dark tonight. A little bit weaker than it used to be. Broadway is dark tonight. I see the young man sitting in the old man's bar, waiting for his turn to die.
Hello again, you're watching Covey Pro Wrestling. And Nation, tonight in our main event, it will be the rest of the Millennium, Louis G. Rich facing Bazooka Joe for the Covey Pro Heavyweight Championship on a 2 out of 3 falls match. But right now let's talk about last week, shall we? Because last week we had 2 title defenses. First, it was Good Vibes who defeated our Covey Pro Tag Team Champions, D-Line, via DQ. And because of that, the Covey Pro Tag Team Champions D-Line will be forced to defend their titles at All or Nothing 8 on April 26th against Good Vibes. Also last week on Covey Pro TV, the Women's Champion Amber Rodriguez defeated Nyla Rose by 10 count. And that's when we found out that Amber Rodriguez will be defending the Covey Pro Women's title against Jessie Bell at All or Nothing 8 on April 26th. So Nation, if you want to relive the matches from last week or just watch any other episode of Covey Pro TV, I invite you to visit us on YouTube at youtube.com/CoveyProTV. Right now, Nation, it's time for another quick commercial break, but Bazooka Joe will be defending the Covey Pro Heavyweight Championship against Louis G. Rich after the break.
Hello, Covey Pro Nation. This is Big John Green. Hey, have you ever thought about becoming a professional wrestler, a referee, a ring announcer? If you want to get in on the action, come on down. Give us a call at 304-298-2192 or 240-421-1938. Join us at our Covey Pro Dojo for training for you to become a professional. We're located right behind the Earth Dog Cafe on 522 in beautiful downtown Berkeley Springs.
Louis G. Rich here. As a former Covey Pro Tag Team Champion, there's nothing I won't do to get my tag title back, which sometimes means things that are outside of the law. But I never worry because I know I can always call Eric S. Black, attorney at law. That's Eric S. Black, attorney at law. 304-258-2931. So remember, when you see the blue, call the black.
Broadway is dark tonight. A little bit weaker than it used to be. Broadway is dark tonight. I see the young man sitting in the old man's bar, waiting for his turn to die.
Nation, the time has finally come. Louis G. Rich, the wrestler of the Millennium, the television champion, faces the Covey Pro Heavyweight Champion Bazooka Joe for the title on a 2 out of 3 falls match. And remember, if there is a need for a third fall, it will be disputed under no holds barred rules. Nation, this match starts right now.
LGR has not been beat by Bazooka Joe.
Well, tonight we're going to get it settled.
It's got to be settled, 2 out of 3. There's not going to be a tie in this one.
Here we are to the collar and elbow, and Bazooka Joe showing off that amazing strength of his, just slinging Louis G back to the corner.
Now he's showing off just a little bit. Makes the fans sick.
Louis G doesn't appear impressed at all. Rear waist lock from Bazooka Joe. And a Greco-Roman takedown into the front chancery. Grinding Louis G's face into the mat.
Yeah, I think Joe might be trying to take the cheap way, trying to get a little extra leverage from the ropes.
I don't think Joe's above that. It's not proper, it's not right. But I don't think he's above that to keep that title around his waist.
He's shown before, he's got a vicious streak in him.
LGR with the reversal into a forearm dragon twist. Bazooka Joe fires back with a shot to the midsection into the forearm dragon twist himself, and he's got that arm barred high, putting a lot of pressure on that shoulder and elbow.
Joe's looking good so far, but I mean, if you saw the TV show last week, it's
good maneuver on Bazooka Joe's part. Steps over into a variation of the stump puller and squats down onto the arm hard.
It was a different Joe. He just pushed Adriana aside. He didn't have anything to say.
Side headlock takeover from Bazooka Joe. Roll up from Louis G. Not even a 1 count.
Too slow, Pat trying to get down there. I think it caught him by surprise. It caught me by surprise.
Head scissor reversal from LGR. And a kick out from Bazooka Joe. Louis G with a side headlock himself. And a side headlock takeover as well.
Lewis in good position right now.
All credit given in the world to Louis G. Rich. He may be the self-proclaimed wrestler of the Millennium, but he is a very skilled wrestler. Head scissor reversal from Bazooka Joe.
He's trying to get out of it, but
Handstand kick out into a seated drop kick from LGR. Very well done. Right back into a rear chin lock.
absolutely beautiful. And now he's looks like a variation of a sleeper. He's trying to put Joe out. I think there's still too much.
Elbow shots from the midsection from Bazooka Joe. He needed a little bit better placement on that arm for a sleeper. There's a shoulder block from Joe. And a Polish hammer to the chest. Make it 2.
Now there he goes, showing off again.
Right back to work on it. LGR with a huge forearm shot to the jaw. Into the pin, didn't hook the leg. Only 2.
You were right. That was a huge forearm shot, and I can't believe LGR was able to kick out of that. I thought for a minute he could have broke his jaw with that.
Very well done. Rare chin lock from Bazooka Joe. He's got it right beneath the chin, putting a lot of pressure on that head and neck, making LGR carry his weight. An excellent wear down maneuver.
That is a lot of weight if you're having to carry Bazooka Joe. I mean, he's not a small guy by any means.
Bazooka Joe's positioning on that rear chin lock is beautiful. He's putting all that weight on LGR, making LGR carry him up to the feet. But LGR is firing back with them elbow shots to the midsection.
I don't care who you are, a couple shots that, well.
LGR eats a knee lift, right to the midsection, quick pin.
He's got the rope, he's got the rope.
You're absolutely right, too close to the ropes.
I don't know if Pat would have seen that.
Bazooka Joe with a big Irish whip on LGR into the turnbuckle. Make it 2, LGR takes that one chest first and is down.
You know, I really don't know what to say here. Joe's just been in beast mode. He's been in control pretty much the entire match.
After exposing that knee and dropping the knee drop, he went in for a quick pin. Not enough body on body. That time didn't hook the leg. Basic fundamentals is what's going to make this happen for either man.
Oh, you're right. You saw he exposed the knee. I'm wondering what's going through Joe's mind. I mean, he's got that vicious streak. There is something with Joe I just can't figure out yet.
Nice snap suplex from Bazooka Joe into a float over. Fails to hook the leg, only 2.
And you think maybe it's the frustration factor that he's not beat LGR, and all the promos, all the interviews, everything that's came out from LGR saying you can't beat me, just the sheer mocking of him.
Big splash in the corner from Bazooka Joe. LGR may have brought out the best in Bazooka Joe by bringing out the worst in Bazooka Joe.
You are absolutely correct. This time he does hook the leg.
Only 2, not enough body on body. LGR still got a lot of fight left in him, but the champ has shown some serious dominance in the beginnings of the early start of this match.
He is, you're right, he's been dominating LGR thus far, and the fans firmly behind Bazooka Joe.
Irish whip, but no one home for the corner splash. Running shoulder block to the midsection from LGR. And a running clothesline in the corner. Northern lariat to the back of the head, and Bazooka Joe is down.
Oh, he just drove through Joe. Nice follow through all the way through, but Joe was able to kick out.
Even with hooking both legs. And now back to work on that knee that was his primary target last month.
And that's sound strategy by LGR.
Boot rake to the eyes from LGR.
I was going to say Greco-Roman eye rake.
Into a variation of the rear chin lock.
You know, and that's a painful position to be in.
LGR appears to be trying to key lock the neck and head on Bazooka Joe,
Yeah,
put all that pressure on the neck.
But Joe's got his hands in there, so it's making it really difficult. The strength of Joe, oh.
Hair takedown from LGR into a quick pin.
You see that? I mean,
Only a 1 count.
Joe's head just bounced off the canvas.
And right back to the leg. Elbow shot to the inner quad. And working the ankle as well as the knee by focusing on all his body weight into that area.
And now he's got it cinched in. You saw Joe was trying to fight back, but once LGR got it cinched in, now he's just in pain.
LGR with that position is able to really wrench back on that knee and ankle.
He needs to work it. Take the big guy off his feet. Joe's got some speed for a big guy.
Joe firing back with forearms to the back of the head, but the damage has to have been done to that knee. Irish whip from Bazooka Joe. And Joe goes up.
Oh, how disgusting.
Series of right hands to the head.
He just gyrated, just like right in front of LGR. I mean, his face was right there.
Snap mirror. And a running knee to the chest. I think Joe was going for a variation of the Shining Wizard, but just couldn't get it in place.
I think you're right.
And a drive-by clothesline. Hooks the leg. Only
Almost.
2.
And Joe looks frustrated now. He's like, what do I got to do? I mean, you see, now maybe that doubt's creeping in. Now maybe is the opportunity that LGR needs.
Rake to the eyes from LGR.
And that gets him the opportunity.
Boot to the midsection. Followed up by Mr. Wrestling 2 knee lift.
That was beautiful. And you're-
Textbook. Driving elbows to the head, into the pin.
And see, you talk about fundamentals. LGR knows what he's doing. He went for the hook of that leg.
Deep hook on that leg, but Bazooka Joe just had too much power. Overhand wrist lock. He's keyed it up. Joe's in a lot of trouble right now because that's a lot of pain.
You can see the pain on Joe's face, but he's inching. No, he's not. I thought he was trying to inch towards the ropes, but
That maneuver puts a lot of pressure on the shoulder and the elbow. But Joe fires him back into the corner to break the hold.
that had to do some damage to Joe, too. He was still in that.
Judo-style arm drag takeover. And a Polish hammer to the chest. Make it 2. Deep hook of the leg by Bazooka Joe, but only 2.
You don't see any celebration now. You don't see any of the shaking. It's like something snaps.
Joe is all business at the moment. And with somebody like LGR, I think he needs to be. Driving LGR right back into the corner.
Now he's taking the time. You see, now he's pulled off, and he's paying for it.
Eats the boot in the corner. And a diving crossbody from LGR. Only 2.
Well, that time LGR not able to get to the leg. LGR can't sit there and talk to Pat, though.
Louis G's showing some frustration as well. You're absolutely right.
Well, yelling at Pat's not going to get anything done. It's going to get Joe a chance to get back to his feet's what it's going to do, and that you don't need.
LGR headed to the high rent district.
But Joe caught it.
Beautiful big belly-to-belly suplex. Joe fails to go for the cover. That may be a mistake on his part. Shoulder block. Make it 2. And the diving shoulder block finishes the sequence. Swinging neck breaker off the ropes. Joe's back in control and feeling his wheat.
Well, now he's appealing to the crowd again. But it's weird. It's like something snaps. And Joe goes on. Just
Northern Lights suplex with a release.
He
No
goes
bridge,
on it.
all impact.
he goes on this tangent where he's just dominating LGR, and then he gets back to the little shaking it, and it's all gone. He needs to keep that ferocious attitude that he's got.
Big lariat from Bazooka Joe calling for the kill.
If he gets him up.
Up in the rack. No, escapes the Joe Zone. Lung blower from Louis G. Rich.
Lewis can't capitalize on it, though. Joe's down, and he's holding those ribs. I think he's in trouble. We've seen this.
Oh, yeah, he's heading up for that big elbow. And if he nails this, I think he's getting this first fall.
Right through the heart.
Hook of the leg.
The first fall.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the first fall, Louis G. Rich. The match continues.
Well, it's 1-0 LGR now.
This takes a lot of pressure off LGR. Actually, Bazooka Joe has to come back 2 straight to retain. LGR only has to get a lucky win.
Well, now
There's the bell, and we're heading into round 2, and Bazooka Joe is clearly showing the frustration.
Hi, I'm Tabitha, the manager of Technical Knockout LLC. We specialize in large, dangerous trees, removal, stump grinding. We notch them and drop them. Technical Knockout also specializes in landscaping designs. We have been taking care of business in Northern Virginia for over 17 years. We offer 24-hour emergency storm damage. Call us today for your free estimate. 154-717-5189.
Broadway is dark tonight. A little bit weaker than it used to be. Broadway is dark tonight. See the young man sitting in the old man's bar, waiting for his turn to die.
And now he's got nothing to say. You see him trying to tell the camera to get out of his face. It's like, I don't know.
Incoming!
Almost into the first row.
LGR with a tope suicida through the ropes to the floor. Beautiful maneuver. He was raining in blows.
There you go. Who's the man? And I think about half the crowd answered back with Lewis.
LGR is feeling his Wheaties. LGR bounces Bazooka Joe's head off the apron, the hardest part of the ring, and starts raining in forearm shots to the back. Joe is in trouble, plain and clear, and a choke on the outside.
Oh, he's across the stairs, too.
Pressure to the back as well to the throat. LGR right back to work and putting Joe back in the ring. He knows he can't get the job done here on the outside. He's got to get it done in the ring. Half Nelson into a pin. Fails to hook the leg, only 2.
I've seen a lot out of Joe this match and everything. When he was sitting there, it looked like, I don't know, almost like a look of desperation on his face, like some sort of depression.
Bell ringer from Louis G. Rich, and God knows those hurt. Followed up by a huge forearm to the back of the head. And you're absolutely right. Bazooka Joe was showing frustration. It's Half Nelson into the pin. Foot on the ropes. Veteran move from Bazooka Joe. Great ring generalship, knowing where he is. But LGR hooks the leg. Only 2. Too much time to rest.
Well, you see, Joe's not been able to really get back into it since that. In large part to the suicide dive, but I just think his mind's been taken out of the bout now.
Joe thrown back to the outside. You could be absolutely correct. That first fall is a major, not only beneficial to Louis G. Rich in that he only has to get one more, it's a psychologically damaging thing to Bazooka Joe.
And Joe is still down outside. He hit that wood floor. That is unforgiving.
LGR to the outside to follow up with forearms to the back.
Oh, no.
And rams Bazooka Joe's back into that apron. Steel and wood. Nothing else. Steel and wood going right into his spine.
Well, if it goes between steel, wood, and bone, which one do you think's really going to win that fight?
Oh, I think it's a safe bet.
I'd put money on that any day. Oh.
And introduced hard into the corner post.
You know, and as dominating as Bazooka Joe was before that first fall, now LGR's turned it around. Now LGR's just dominated after that first fall.
And LGR's in a very good position here. Joe has to get back in that ring. Joe has no choice. He has to get back in there. Counting out will do him no good whatsoever in this situation.
You're right. But I don't know. That took so much out of him. You could just see it on his face. He's not got the energy. He's not got the drive that he had.
Bazooka Joe back in at 9, but immediately Louis G. Rich takes back over with boots and elbows.
Well, it's a, kind of a bad position to be in.
Right back into the pin with that forearm across the jaw.
It's kind of like Pickett's charge. You know you're going to get torn apart trying to take the hill, and that's all Joe could do at that chance.
Insult on top of injury with that pin. Right back into the pin. Only 2.
But you got to wonder Is Lewis starting to feel the frustration now because as much damage, as much dominance as he's shown, Joe's still getting out.
Joe ducks the clothesline, make it 2. Sunset flip. Throws across the shoulders. Boot to the head, breaks it up from Louis G. And Bazooka Joe eats the rider kick.
And Joe's down again.
Joe's got to be wondering what's going to take. Louis G into the cover, hooks the leg. Only 2.
And Joe's trying to get the fans fired up.
He feeds off the energy from these fans. They love him, he loves them, he works with them. He is their champion.
I hate them, they hate me. It works out just perfect.
Big series of forearm shots to the jaw of Louis G. Rich. Jumping elbow drop from Bazooka Joe into the pin, hooks the leg. Only 2.
And Joe got some elevation on that elbow drop.
Oh, absolutely.
He's calling for something.
But Louis G right back to work on that left leg, working the knee that he focused on last month. Double axe handle to the top of the knee.
Oh, that's not going to feel good.
Louis G stretching it out one more time.
He's going to tighten up all those muscles. And now
he's going for the figure 4.
Does he have it locked?
Variation of, and almost a complete lock on that figure 4. I don't know if he's got his ankle exactly how he wants it, but a lot of pressure being exerted on Bazooka Joe's knee, and there's the lock.
It is locked in firm. There's nothing for Joe to do. It's almost a 3 count on Joe.
Joe's got to be careful. That pain can make you black out, can make you forget about those pins.
You're right. You've been there. You've been on the other end of that hole.
It only takes 3 seconds. But these fans are firing up behind Bazooka Joe, and there's the rollover to the reversal. All that pressure back on Louis G's legs.
And Louis G, that is something he doesn't need. He's not going to, makes it a lot harder to climb to that top rope when you're down one wheel.
But Bazooka has a lot of trouble and eats a back elbow from Louis G. Rich. Louis G took a little bit of damage from that figure 4, but Joe took the lion's share.
Joe did take the brunt of it, and Louis saying, that's it, down come the straps.
STO from Louis G. Rich, beautifully done.
That's it.
Into the pin, hook of the leg. Only 2, not enough body on body.
You know, the straps came down, he meant business. And he's telling it, that was an STO.
He's amazed that STO didn't finish off Bazooka Joe.
I thought it finished off Bazooka Joe. I don't know what's going on.
With that knee being the way it is, it's kind of surprises me he was able to kick out, to be honest.
Something, he's still got something to fight.
Oh, long blower to the back, a back cracker of sorts. I don't think he got all of it he wanted to, but he got enough to put Joe down.
No, he didn't get all of it. He just got enough of it, though.
Only 2. 2 and 7/8.
Yeah, it looked like he caught him right there. Maybe the S1 joint, S2. Maybe even up into L1 and L2 for the chiropractors that are watching. That will probably be working on Joe after this.
Beautiful positioning and a beautiful maneuver right into a crossface with the arm captured.
You just see the pain on Joe's face.
All that pressure is placed on the spine, the neck, and the lower back specifically. And Louis G is able to just wrench away, and more importantly, Joe has to carry the weight now. Louis is able to get a little bit of rest, but Joe's up.
Louis caught it, though. Too smart.
Repeated shoulder blocks in the midsection in the corner from Louis G. Rich. And another northern lariat to the back of the head.
And that one's got to do it, but I think Louis is just, he's tired.
Louis into the cover, but not much to it.
You're right, there really wasn't much to it, but there's not much to the kick out either. Both men just exhausted. You gotta think.
Pat says there was barely inches on that, and I have to agree.
Well, the pace that they've carried throughout this bout.
Both of these men have to be exhausted and realize it's only the second fall. There's a possibility this could go 3.
It could, but that means Joe is going to have to get up, and Joe's going to have to mount some sort of offense, which he's not done ever since the first fall.
And Joe's got to avoid this elbow drop because Lewis is back in the high red district, and we know what he's going for.
Nail the coffin again.
Into the pin, fails to hook the leg, and leaves the back door just barely open enough for Bazooka Joe to slide out.
I can't believe it. And Lewis can't believe it either, but arguing with Pat, as much as I don't like Pat either, that's not going to do anything for you.
Lewis G sliding to the outside, showing some serious frustration on his face.
That's what we don't need. Where's he going?
Where's he going?
Fantastic. Go ahead and let's make that up. Fox's Pizza, 304-258-8000. They do deliver. 304-258-8000. Oh my goodness. Let's open that up. Stay here and open that up with me. Oh, that's definitely a pizza for Big John Green. Fox's Pizza is a proud sponsor of Covey Pro Wrestling and a major ticket outlet.
Broadway is dark tonight. A little bit weaker than it used to be. Broadway is dark tonight. See the young man sitting in the old man's bar, waiting for his turn to die.
Whoa, wait, Lou, hey, Lou, wait, think about this, man. Lewis, wait a minute. What, Lewis. Come on, Lewis. No, and not yet. One more. Come on, Lewis. Oh.
I don't think he cares.
Oh.
It's 1-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the second ball as a result of this qualification is Bazooka Joe. The match continues. The final ball will be contested in no holds barred rules.
You know, and it's no holds barred. If he could have just held on, but then LGR, you see him, he pointed.
That may have been a very smart maneuver for him. Yes, Bazooka Joe gets a pinfall, quote unquote. But look where Bazooka Joe is now and where Lewis G is.
And this may, well, it's not it. Somehow he kicks out of it again, but now there's no holds barred.
Lewis G with a right to the head.
Something snapped.
I don't think Bazooka Joe cares about those blows right this second.
No, Joe is running off pure adrenaline, or maybe 3/4 adrenaline, 1/4 pissed off, but something snapped in Joe.
Big elbow shot to the jaw on Lewis G. Rich. Those punches to the head and their headbutts just woke Joe up.
He is awake, and this is not good news for LGR.
LGR on the outside, so is Joe. Double axe handle off the apron from Bazooka Joe. And think about it, right now, Joe doesn't have to care. No holds barred, anything goes. He can do whatever he wants out there.
Yes, but unfortunately, the same goes for LGR. LGR can do whatever he wants.
True, but right now, the champ is in control. If he can hold up this pace and keep doing what he's been doing, you understand exactly what I'm saying, don't you?
Oh, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, indeed. I mean, they're over in the stands now.
They're over there, and Bazooka Joe's people, and LGR is hurting.
I don't know, LGR, I mean, they're just no count out now. It's
another big forearm to the jaw. And LGR is on Green Street.
LGR is indeed. He looks like he's taking him to the top. No, come on.
I think he's going up the quick way and heading down the quicker way.
That's, I mean, it's as legal as a wrist lock in this situation, but still, how can you do that to the guy?
Sad thing is, they both agreed to this. They both wanted a slap to the face of Lewis G. Rich.
Absolutely disrespectful.
Just pure insult.
And he's asking if they want to see it, and I don't think anybody wants to see this. Nobody wants to see this.
It looks like everybody wants to see Lewis G. Rich take a flight.
Nobody wants to see Lewis take a flight. Just stay seated, stay there.
Get out of the way,
Nothing's happening.
people.
Nope, just go back to your seat.
Incoming! From the top to the bottom, down those bleachers, and they don't give him the slightest.
That could be it. LGR, he's in trouble.
The champ is in control, and Lewis G is down in a lot of pain.
Well, you see security over there trying to keep, I mean, at this point, they're just trying to keep the fans safe.
Bazooka Joe's got the wastebasket, and now Lewis G just ate the wastebasket.
Wow. Something just snapped in Joe.
Another big forearm to the jaw. Those are knockout blows anywhere else. Except for Lewis G. Rich. Those would be a knockout blow for just about anybody else.
Back into the stands again. And he's saying he's going to toss him down the stands again?
Look, you've got the wastebasket again. Wastebasket to the head of Lewis G. Rich. Are we going for second verse, same as the first off the top of the stands?
Oh, wow.
Lewis G. back to the floor, and that might have been the best thing for him in this moment.
And look, I mean, it's just crowd control at this point. Security.
Watch your back. Watch your back. What?
Well, there goes our table.
Lewis G. Rich on our table.
You know,
Joe's got the belt.
Oh, right here. Come on.
Lewis gets it back to the
Come on, Joe. No, come on. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Pat. There you go. Yeah, right here on our table.
Yeah!
Oh, and back on the table again.
Across the table, all the way to the...
No, he's not even.
Hey, Rich, how's it feel, huh? You found the shows on there, didn't you? Didn't take an 11-minute video. Let's hear some more. The louder you get, the more you get
No,
screwed up.
no. Get that away from me, Rich. Rich, come on, Rich.
Get him off me! Get him off me!
Rich, here you go.
Get him off me!
Here you go, buddy.
Get him off me!
Here you go. Here you go, buddy. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. No, that's. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. That's not what we were going for.
Big
Oh.
hand to the jaw. Lewis is down. Joe into the pin. Joe!
Oh, he's up.
Only
Oh.
Lewis G. Rich.
Oh, man.
It's amazing that this man's been able to kick out.
I don't think we can sit down yet, though. It's not safe.
Not yet.
Joe saying he's. Look at the welts across the back.
Amazing they didn't add off the bleachers. Lewis G. Rich is getting a grand tour of the building.
They are everywhere. And Lewis's body, a road map, but Penny's got a chair.
And Lewis eats the chair. Look at the pain on that man's face.
And a big chop.
Joe in for the cover, hooks the leg.
Oh.
2 by millimeters. How
I
did
can't
Lewis G
believe it.
kick out? How did he kick out?
I have no idea. I have no idea he's kicked him. And even Pat's saying it's that close.
2 by millimeters.
What has happened with it? Joe is snapped. Ah! He just nailed him.
Chair to the head of Lewis G. Rich.
Oh, he's hurt.
Joe's
I
asking.
think he's out.
Joe's asking for Pat to check and make sure he's awake. Make sure
No,
he's
he's
conscious.
out. He firmly right across the head. LGR is out. He is not moving.
Let's check that arm. We got. That's 2.
You know, people just need to stay back here. I mean,
LGR's alive. LGR's up.
we can't even sit down. The fans need to, they can't sit down either. Oh, here we go again. Oh, no, they're taking a detour now.
We dodged the bullet.
Are they going to the back?
They're heading back saying,
Oh!
here comes the D-line.
And they just even the score.
What beef does D-line have with Joe?
Who knows? LGR might have tossed them a little bit of cash.
Our tag team champions are just tearing into Bazooka Joe under the instruction of Lewis G. Rich.
There you go. LGR paid him off or something.
Joe's back in the ring with the D-line, the tag champs. Double Irish whip from the D-line.
Oh!
Double spine buster.
Did you see the impact on that? Joe just bounced like 3 times.
He bounced about a foot off the mat the first time.
They just buried him. And look at that. Look at that. He's telling them they got the money. That's right. He paid him off.
He's saying, good job, guys. Your money's in the back.
There you go. He paid him off. Way to go, LGR. I mean, it was almost too late, but man.
It's a dishonest tactic, to be sure, but it's an accurate and smart tactic as well.
After the punishment he endured from Joe, whatever it takes. He said at the beginning of the match, whatever it takes.
2? Only 2?
I can't believe it.
How did Joe kick out after that?
I have no idea.
Lewis G choking away on Bazooka Joe. He has no idea how Joe kicked out of that.
Both men having to dig deep from somewhere. I don't know where they're getting this from because LGR was
Here
out
comes
of
Aiken Pembroke.
Pembroke in. And he paid off Pembroke too?
I think he's paid off anybody he could to get this win.
He's got everybody.
Big right hand from Aiken Pembroke. And Lewis G has the chair.
Now this is it. This has got to be it.
Louis G. Wano. Here comes some justice.
Oh, no.
John Boyd Justice hits the ring.
He has no business being here. Swift Justice.
Northern Lights with the release on Aiken Pembroke, Aiken to the outside, and John Boyd taking care of business.
He is on him. He's down.
Johnny for the
Almost. Only 2 again.
Oh my God! Where's Louis G. Rich getting this from?
I have no idea. Where's Joe getting this from? Both men, this is insane.
And now we're back to square one. Louis G. ducks it.
STO!
Into the cover, hooks the leg.
Oh, look at that! Do you see how close Pat's hand is?
And look at the frustration on Lewis's face. He's going nuts out there. He don't know how to finish Joe off.
But Joe doesn't know how to finish Lewis off either. Look at Lewis's body. As he said before, it's a roadmap of pain.
He's going back to that elbow. Third time the charm?
Third time may be a charm. There's no way Joe's going to get up from this. Oh!
And Lewis gets nothing but canvas. Joe rolls all the way, and he's up. And he's stealing it. He's stealing these people.
Oh, we know what's here.
Beautiful lariat from Bazooka Joe.
He said it's done.
I think it's time.
He's calling for
It's
it.
time for a trip to the Joe Zone lair.
No, this is not what. This could be it. LGI, you got to fight out of this. If you got any money left, start writing a check to somebody.
Joe's got him in the rack. No way out at this point. Joe Zone lair.
This could be it. He does it. Given to Louis G. Rich, but still our world heavyweight champion, Bazooka Joe. But that was a different Joe. Something came out in Joe tonight. And you know, if he always comes out like that, I think he's going to be champ for a long time.
Louis G. brought out the best in Bazooka Joe by bringing out the worst in Bazooka Joe tonight.
You are absolutely correct. And this is one that's got to go down in the highlight reels. This has to be already. I mean, 2014 is, we're barely into it, but this has to be a match of the year contender.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And all credit in the world given to Louis G. Rich. That man right there went through hell in a handbasket, but just not enough to beat the champ.
You're right. And just look at his body. He is battered. He is bruised.
Look at the welts. Look at the welts across this man. He's taken hell from Bazooka Joe and gave it right back in spades.
He has. And Louis G. lost nothing.
He's gained respect from everybody who's watched. Look at the pride on this man. Security was going to help him to the back. He doesn't want their help. He's getting back on his own. And Joe's celebrating with the fans. Still our current Covey Pro heavyweight champion.
I might be all jacked up right now, but I'm gonna pass out as soon as I get in the back.